I'm very concerned right now. Inflation went through the roof. And then the Biden and the crime family, they work for Ukraine, Russia, and China. America became the power in 1944 with the Bretton Woods Agreement. And then this dollar became the reserve currency of the world. In other words, the dollar was as good as gold. That's all changed. And today we're in serious trouble globally, and I'm very concerned. End of the American empire is here because real estate's coming down, stocks are coming down. Average person, American or whatever, they think this is money. This is fake. This is real. I started investing in silver when I was 17 years old. So today I pat myself on the back. I probably have more gold and silver than most of the experts here because that was 60 years ago. And I tried to tell them, I said, probably 10 years from now, this would be $10. But Americans and most people in the world, because they went to school, they work for money, they save money, they get out of debt. But dollar is fake and gold. It was real. They don't understand why, because no financial education in schools, which is why I wrote Rich Dad Poor. But they know something's wrong. The message I want everybody to hear is the world is finding out that dollar is fake. It's not fiat, it's fake. So the reason I don't get invited to CNBC anymore is because when I'm on there, I say I do not invest in anything that can be printed. You can print dollar, but you cannot print apartment houses. I only own apartment houses. I want somebody else to pay my mortgage for me. I own my house. I'm the tenant. I don't want to be my own tenant. These central bankers are the most stupid people I ever met. Like Bernanke, he gets the Nobel Prize for destroying the U.S. economy by dropping interest rates to zero like this. And then now you have this guy, Powell, who's raising interest rates. They're killing us. And what's wiping people out today is they think this is real and this is fake. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm an entrepreneur. I write books. I'm the wrong guy to ask because I don't trust the stock market. I used to be invited onto CNBC. But when I went on last time, I said, I don't invest in anything you can print. That includes dollar. I don't trust stocks. And I don't trust bonds. I talk about things I do. I don't write or talk about things I don't do. I don't listen to what politicians say. I watch what they do. I sell oil. I have oil wells. I have real estate. I have gold mines because I'm an entrepreneur. Energy drives civilization. So when you're standing there pumping oil, gas into your car, it affects food, it affects everything. Let me just say it again, I used to be on CNBC, but I say I don't invest in anything they can print. I don't invest in this, stocks, bonds, ETFs. I'm an entrepreneur. I start gold mines, I start oil wells, and fake money, like the Weimar Republic in Germany and all this, has always led to war and depression.
Why do you think Bitcoin is going to survive all of this?
You're asking the wrong guy. In financial education, there's fundamental trading and technical. Technical is the up and down. So when I saw Bitcoin go to 20,000, I don't know when it was, and it dropped down to $1, so what's toast? But then it came roaring back. So when it hit 6,000, I bought 60 Bitcoin at 6,000. I think today it's at 20,000. So the more I'm in it, the more I realize there's that sustainability. So the reason people buy Bitcoin is the same reason I buy this and I buy this is I don't trust this. It's the same reason. I want to say one last thing. These academic geniuses like Bernanke, the PhDs from academia, he destroyed our economy. Bernanke destroyed our economy by dropping interest rates so low and printing money. Now we're the biggest debtor nation in the world. And they give him the Nobel Prize. What is wrong with our country? What is wrong with us? And we're supposed to be the reserve currency of the world after 1944. Why don't we teach kids that? Why don't we teach them the 1619 project which changes history? Why is our education system so corrupt? But that's the story of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. My poor dad, PhD from Stanford, Northwestern, Chicago. He knew nothing about money. My rich dad never went to college, but he did know this was real and this is not real.